So Carpenter, Zuckerman, and Rowley deals exclusively in catastrophic injury cases. We take cases to trial and we take them from the outset all the way to jury verdict. And these are clients who have had their lives changed forever due to someone else's negligence.
Alfred Aswad is one of our clients, and he was essentially left turned while he was driving, and he was injured. He was injured much more than you would expect because he was an 85-year-old man, totally independent, totally vibrant. He was a PhD in another life, well retired, and he was left turned and he was hurt. And he was hurt bad. He had a brain injury and he had a spine injury. Remarkably, the brain injury healed, but the spine injury didn't, and it left this kind of 85-year-old man who was already having all of the problems and challenges that an 85-year-old would have naturally. It left him in some pretty bad shape. And we were just getting no relief, no answer from the insurance company. We had sent demand letters very early on, even prior to filing the suit, comprehensive with every medical record we could have. And we had to prove injuries and we had to prove what a man who is nearing the end of his life. And so what is that worth? What is that damages period worth? And it turns out that the answer was it's worth quite a bit.
It's always better to have more ammunition than less. There's no risk in setting up a day in the life video for your client.
Once we won preference, we started discovery like our hair was on fire. We called Motionlit. We started a day in the life video. We started the process of really putting the pressure on the other side.
The quality of the demand video in particular was truly outstanding. This was the video that included all the details of Mr. Aswad's life, starting from the day of the incident to what his life's like now, but also it goes back to his childhood years growing up. I remember watching it for the first time and thinking that this could have been pulled right from Dateline. It was that dramatic. I would highly recommend using the demand video in particular if your case is kind of in the earlier stages. In the end, we settled this case for $2 million, which was $700,000 over the policy limits, and my client was thrilled. He was so happy to not have to go through the trial.
I want to play video deposition clips of someone. I've got them lined up. I have spent the effort and the time to really figure out what sound bites I want. You go in there, you push play, you can barely hear the person. All right, the jury's just not going to do your work for you. They're not going to lean in and start taking notes and really drastically and desperately trying to figure out what this person said that you're playing. That's your job. And your job is made a lot easier if you co-opt the professionals that know how to do this the best. And Motionlit certainly does.